Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for agreeing to have a meeting on Skype. I'm Catalina, and I'm going to be your mediator for today because, as you know, and as we have been in contact already via Skype, unfortunately, Ben couldn't be here today because he has some rather unexpected medical circumstances that he had to take care of. But given the fact that you are already very much into your settlement process, then Ben decided that it was a good idea for you to continue having this dialogue and finalizing your settlement. So who do we have the pleasure of having online in this wonderful conversation? Perhaps we can have a very quick round just to know who's out there, and then we can go to the merits of this discussion.
My name is Akira.
And Paul, lawyer.
Great. And on the other side?
We have Edmund King. I'm representing.
I'm Rohan.
Fantastic. So then what we're going to do is just take our discussion or your discussion, because I'm very familiar with the details that you already explored last time. So we're going to simply take it from there. And I believe that Rohan, if I'm not mistaken, you have made an offer to Akira. So perhaps you can start with that.
Yes. I've discussed with my in-house counsel. And I believe that the offer is going to be given to you, Akira, for your employment at Space Nook, and I have cleared it with our department and the board of members, and everybody is very happy to invite you to be part of our team. And I hope that you accept our offer and read all the terms that come with it, specifically the fact that the lawsuit will be dropped in return for this employment opportunity.
Okay, well, that sounds great. Would you mind maybe telling me a little bit about the offer? Just, I mean, the details, maybe what the salary would be and the working conditions and those kind of things?
Well, you will be the head of development of designing and creating all of the new technology and the new applications that will hopefully be developed. So you'll be the head of that department, along with a team of experts and researchers that can work with you, and you will be. Sorry.
Sorry, how big is this department? How many people would I have in my team?
The team will be, you will be the head, and it will be a team of around 30 people, each with their own specialties and divisions and departments, which you can, but you will be the sole person who comes up with the design and the concept of the products.
Would I be free to hire people as well? Is that within my?
Yes, but within reason. You would obviously have to consult the rest of the team, and potentially, depending on who you're trying to hire, you would have to consult me. It's the same process for everyone in the company.
Okay. And how long is the contract for?
Currently, the contract will be a 2-year contract with the possibility to be extended, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds good. And what's the salary? What's the starting salary?
It will be 120 a year.
Okay.
120. Would you like to elaborate on that, perhaps?
Well, with full benefits, of course.
And 120,000, 120 euros. What exactly?
Sorry, 120,000.
Okay,
yeah.
120.
Of course.
120. Sorry, not 120.
Okay. Euros or dollars?
Euros.
Okay.
All right. And just the other issue that was addressed in the recognition on Akira's part. I think you have consulted your lawyer.
We want to release. We want to do a press release where that is clarified with the public. But for us, it's the fact that I personally don't want Turhan's name to be tarnished and people to give the company a bad reputation. But we will do a press release where your contribution to the concept of the app will be acknowledged and will be there. So you will get that recognition.
Okay.
So does that answer your questions or your concerns or what you were expecting to get out of this meeting? And Akira?
Just perhaps to clarify for future ideas that I might have, would I get the full recognition just attached to my name for any ideas that I had? Or would that be linked in a general way to the company?
It will be linked to the company, but when you create the product, your name will be there as well. So you will be your name will be the head of the research team and the development and innovation team, but it will be under the branch and the umbrella of the company, because you're developing products for the company, not
yes, of course.
individually.
Okay.
So
maybe in terms of the lawsuits, we want to discuss.
Yeah,
that.
well, as Christiana indicated, this is all on the ground and on the condition that the lawsuit will be dropped. Now, I think it's absolutely reasonable that in order to proceed and for Akira to start her work at Space Nook, that the lawsuit will be cancelled.
We can drop.
Will be dropped straight away.
So, Rohan, is this something that you already discussed with your lawyer and with your company? Is this something that you're comfortable doing?
Eddie, do you want to over?
Yes. So it is something that Rohan has discussed with me. As we indicated in our face-to-face meeting, we are happy and very grateful that you would offer your services to the company in return for getting rid of the lawsuit, for dropping the lawsuit. There will be clauses in your employment contract to that effect. Of course, being part of the company, being invited into the fold, as it were, comes with certain responsibilities not to tarnish the company name or to do anything that deliberately hurts the company reputation. But this won't be unique to you. I mean, this is just something that all our employees have to sign as part of their loyalty to the company while they're working there and for a little time afterwards. The only thing that's unique to your situation, as it were, as you get in, as your employment contract will be served, is that these claims will be dropped, and you agree that you won't rekindle the legal action against either my client or the company.
Perfect.
No reason to rekindle it.
No.
Okay, so if I understand all of you correctly, you are on the same page, not only with what you aim to achieve with this discussion, but also with the more particular details of the discussion. And what will follow, since you seem to all be in agreement, that first of all, just to summarize briefly, we're speaking about a job that Akira is going to have in Rohan's company. Is that correct?
Yeah.
And second of all,
yes.
Of course, we had the
a job.
The very closely following question of reputation and whether Akira is going to be able to get the formal and official reputation. And then Rohan mentioned that it's going to be a joint. It's going to be a model that is going to take into account the reputation of the company, but also Akira's reputation in particular for all future collaborations.
Yes.
And last but not least, you also discussed about what happens to the lawsuit. And you are in agreement, as it seems to me, not just yourselves, Akira and Rohan, but also your lawyers, that this lawsuit is not going to be an issue because it's going to be dropped. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Would it be possible, though, to have a copy of the contract before we agree to it and sign it?
I think, Catalina, if I'm correct, is that we will both exchange the paperwork through you, and your office will make sure that the agreement, as we talked about today, will be upheld with all its elements.
Absolutely, perfect. So then you will have one last meeting with Ben, with our very good colleague Ben. Hopefully he's going to be out of the hospital until then, and we will be in further contact via email, and we will indeed exchange, particularly you actually will be exchanging some contracts that you will be needing to sign at our next meeting and last meeting, that is. Are there any other questions that you would like to raise at this moment in time, or any other requests?
No.
No?
No, I think the matter is basically settled.
Perfect. So then we're going to save the champagne for the next and last meeting. And until then, I wish you all a lovely afternoon and talk to you very soon. And thank you so much for coming online and having this discussion.
Thank you.
online.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. Have a lovely day.